this is my third out of the Hop Butcher realm this week. This is Murkier Waters. It's an 8.3 ABV, double dry hopped, double New England IPA. All right, this is from Riverlands Brewing Co. That's out of St. Charles, Illinois. We're keeping it in Illinois. Keeping it in the Midwest here. Out of St. Charles. I wonder, Riverlands, St. Charles, Fox River, Chicago River. All right, this was canned 1/21/22. Untapped gives it a 4.32 out of 860 people. This is a new one from them. But that's pretty stinking high for 900 people. A 4.36. 4.36? 4.36. On the back here, it's a little thing they wrote. A bigger and bolder vision of our classic Murkier Waters. Murkier Waters is a double New England style IPA, double dry hopped with Citra and Mosaic hops. The stronger the waters are, the murkier things get. Huh. I wonder if their Murkier Waters is any good. I'm going to have to try it if this one's delicious. It says brewed by friends, for friends, 8.3 ABV. Yeah, hop with Citra and Mosaic. I'm going to throw it out there. What other beers from another company? The grid and double grid has Mosaic and Citra. It is not dry hop though. So it should have a hoppier taste. Again, some of the people on Untapped said it was surprisingly nice bitterness. That's sort of an oxymoron, but let's get a nose on her, shall we? I'm excited! All right. I'm going to say right off the bat, that smells like a grid and a double grid. All right. Oh, that smells delicious. Obviously, tropical, citrusy notes there. A little bit of danky stankiness. Maybe a little grapefruit in the distance there. All right. Shut up, Blue. Let's get a pour. Thanks to Dave Shakespeare. He really liked this beer. He dropped this one off to me to review. I swore the living crap out of this one. He told me to swirl it, so I'm going to keep swirling. I know I did a half acre a misjustice there. Shut up, Blue. All right. Horrible head from shaking that up. So it's not as hazy as the Butch. You can see through it. It's got an orange haze to it. Let that calm down a little bit. All right, I'm going to let that calm down. Let you guys look at that for a second while I get another nose on her. Pretty hazy. All right, less stink, more citrus on the bottom. Oh, I love it, man. I love the before and after can smells. Nobody does that. I've been yelled at for it. I don't care. I mean, I gave that its all. That's definitely hazed up. Don't know if I can get a swig on this, but we're going to go for it for time's sake. Ooh. That's got a little bit of a bite. We're going to bring it right to Juice Bomb. This is a Juice Bomb. I mean, this reminds me more of the single grid than the double grid. I would definitely say they are pretty close. A lot of citrus in this beer. This is a good beer. All right, we got it all out of there. Compared to other dry hop beers I've had, that bitterness from the dry hops, and again, dry hops is after the cooling down period. When you're done brewing, they throw more hops in there to mingle. Those hops, flavors in the hops really soak into the beer, giving it that punch of hoppy flavors out of the whatever hops you're using. In this case, it's the Citra and Mosaic. So that little bitterness is there all over the whole tongue, but it's barely there. Especially after you're done drinking for a little bit, you really feel that bitterness on your tongue. But, I mean, I'm going to go with what everybody's saying. Surprisingly nice bitterness. I would say because of the dry hops, this is taking out the grid for me. This is better than grid, single grid. It's like in the middle between single grid and double grid. It's not a double IPA. It is a double dry hop, double. Yeah, it is a double IPA. 8.3. It's got to be a double, but it's hiding it a lot better than Hop Butcher does in the double grid. This is a good beer. That score I would say is a little low. 4.36. Blue's being a big crybaby today. Kawasaki. This is getting better as we're cruising here. The citrus and juicy, sweet flavors are coming out more. It's definitely changing quite a bit here. I would say it's backing off more of a grapefruit. Now we're getting into an orange, citrus. This is well made. This is a good beer. And it's a shame because you can totally tell when a beer is older, or at least I can now. I mean, this is only a few weeks old. This is delicious. All right, 1 out of 5. It got a juice bomb. I would definitely, if this is sitting on the shelf, I mean, I'm going to probably look for this beer. 4.36. I mean, not too many people, 900 people. Again, this is newer, a local, smaller brewery. I'm sure a lot of people haven't heard of these guys. The restaurant looks amazing. They got some good food there. They have a different variety of beers, a couple of German beers and pills. They got a couple sours, a couple double IPAs, New England style, regular IPAs. So they're across the board. My kind of brewery. I like to change it up once in a while. I'm going to give this one a 4.6. I liked it. That's solid. This is a solid beer. This is a good one. Dave said this is Hop Butch-esque, and he nailed it. Loving the double dry hops. I don't think I've ever had a dry hop from Butcher. I could be wrong. I know they've had a collab. The Super Slug was dry hop, but that was a collab with Half Acre. So, I don't know. That's all I got. 4.6 Juice Bomber. This was delicious. Tastes like the grid. Outdid the grid. If you like the grid, you'll love this one. The dry hops really brought this up to another level. Really hiding that 8.3. This was a good beer. Let's take it home. This one ran long again. Rat's Beer Review!